Welcome to Walking with Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verses 3. And this is the Lord speaking to Jeremiah. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. And I'm going to repeat that. The Lord hath appeared unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. God has loved us from the beginning and will always seek to draw closer to us. His love never changes or falters. His ways are the same today as they were the first day he breathed a very breath of life into us. We are his children. He will continue to love us. And it's a love that surpasses our understanding. He is always present in every single moment of our lives. The love that he has for us, there is no word that is big enough to even measure the amount of love that God has for us. The love that he constantly keeps pouring out on us every single day, every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every year. It's never ending. And no, the scriptures tells us that God can get angry. He has emotions. He feels what we feel. And he gives us this love continuously, knowing that out of if he could read every thought from every person that ever existed, and he could feel the hatred and love from everyone all at the same time, there is so much more evil and hatred. His heart must be just completely shattered and broken. But yet he continues through all that pain, all that sorrow, all that hatred, all that anger he has of the pure evilness that's in this world. All the people that mock him, curse him, shame him, deny him. He still gives us all this love. He still allows us to exist. And we can clearly see in the Old Testament just how a jealous God. He says, my name is jealous, for I am a jealous God. God's wrath is no joke. And he was getting fed up. And that wasn't even that many people that existed in the world at that time. He already regretted even creating us at the very beginning. It says it in Genesis chapter 6. I have repented for making you. Not in those exact words, but similar. Because of all the evil that we have put upon his earth. His creation, man. Look at how not only what we have done towards him and against him, but the things that he has created. His creatures, his planet. We have literally destroyed everything that was beautiful out of greed, because we thought we was better than everything else. We thought we should be able to rule everything, and everything on this thing should belong to us. Yes, he gave us dominion over these things as in a caretaker, not as in our own to be claiming for ours. It was never ours to begin with. We were simply the babysitters. And we have destroyed the house, lost the kids, tore down the roof. I mean, the parent, he's come home and the house is burnt down. That's how literally bad we have destroyed everything that he entrusted us. He trusted us so much that he trusted us to take care of such things that he took such time to create. We can't even begin to mold and create things out of clay, let alone do the things that he has created. And there's some amazing people that can do a lot of things. That's very talented in arts and craft and just can create such beautiful things, but they do not match up to God's real creation and God's animals, His planets. I mean, I don't know why I say planets, but I meant plants. Just everything. It's beautiful to see these waterfalls. I mean, just go and Google the most beautiful places in the world and see all these amazing flowers and these caves and mountaintops. I mean, it is gorgeous. Could you begin to imagine what the new earth and heaven looks like? That He is creating, where it has not been destroyed by our evil? Man, I cannot wait to get to heaven. I cannot wait to see that the place that He has set for each and every single one of us. If He's creating a new thing and you only get better the more you do something, imagine just how beautiful His new earth and heaven is. Because even though we've done our best to almost make this one go extinct and just destroyed it, it's still beautiful in some of its areas that we have not begun to touch. I cannot wait to get there and see it. Our thoughts are not our own thoughts. And He knows exactly what we truly want, what we truly love. So imagine Him sitting up there and much detail He puts into everything that He creates. How detailed is the place that He is making and creating for you? What is your house going to look like up in His kingdom? They say in the scripture that the New Jerusalem is made completely out of gold, and the gates are made of pearl. There's people's testimonies that has been there and says the colors are unimaginable. And that all the houses are made, it tells you in the scriptures that all the houses are made out of jewels. Jewels, diamonds, emeralds. Man, so imagine. Because you can't even begin to understand all the things that you want. You think you know what you want, but God knows what knows you better. When it comes to sitting here and being on this earth, and the devil sitting on your shoulder whispering things to make you envy other people, their belongings, their houses, their cars, and what they have. And he's trying to trick you and get a hold of you, to get you to lust after the things of this world, to get you to want a big house and these shoes here. You know what? You just got to sit there and think, man, I wonder what God is creating for me up in heaven. And don't let that get to you. Because it says in the scriptures to put your treasures on things in heaven, not on this earth. Because this will be destroyed. So why are we so focused on these things when we know the world is coming to an end? We're getting more closer now than ever. There is too many signs showing you, I am on my way. I know that every generation has said that, because every generation was getting closer, and it is getting closer. But there is more signs. The prophecies in the Bible has been almost all completely filled up. There's but very few that is yet to come to light. So we're running completely out of time. And we're so focused on these things, and we're not focused on what our relationship with God. Put all that energy, all that emotion into, oh my goodness, you know, all I could think about is Joe Dirt. Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back? Imagine whatever it is that you're doing. If Jesus was to come, would you want Him to see you doing what you're doing right then and there when He comes back? Because we're getting to that time, man. We're getting to that time where He's just going to, boom, there He is. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. We're not going to have time. Work on your relationship with God. Be reading that word. Be in prayer. I'd rather be reading the Bible or in prayer the moment He shows up. Don't let Him catch you sleeping. That's what it says in the Bible.